Hi, this is Ben Freer, an immigration lawyer based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. HR managers and recruiters know how difficult it can be to find the right person for an open position. And if you find a great candidate who happens to be a foreign national, then you have to go through a very specific recruitment process before you can sponsor the prospective employee for a green card. This process is called the PERM Labor Certification Process. Today I'm going to talk to you about the 8 steps that you'll have to go through during the PERM process. Now, the first step is to determine if the process is required. Now, usually this is required, but not always. For example, it's not required for executives and managers or individuals of extraordinary ability. Additionally, you won't likely have to go through the process if your employee will be performing work that is in the national interest of the United States. Now, if you decide that a PERM labor certification is required, the next step is to obtain a prevailing wage determination. Now, to do this, you submit a prevailing wage request to the Department of Labor, and they will respond with the minimum amount that must be paid for the position. Now, after you know the required wage, you will then place a job order with a state workforce agency. Now, for step 4, you'll conduct specific recruiting efforts that include placing 2 Sunday newspaper ads. And if your position requires a professional degree, then 3 additional recruitment methods must be used to try to find a qualified U.S. worker. For step 5, you must post a notice of the job at the work site for 10 consecutive business days. The posting must include the salary and the contact information for the Department of Labor's certifying officer. Additionally, you're required to post the notice in-house in the same manner in which similar positions are posted. Now, if you go through the recruitment process and you have not found any U.S. workers who can do the job or would be able to do the job with a reasonable amount of training, then you can file Form 9089. Now, it's important to note that errors made on this form are extremely easy to make, can be fatal to the PERM labor certification process, and cannot always be corrected. Therefore, this step should not be completed without professional guidance. Now, if this labor certification is issued, you can move on to step 7, which involves filing an I-140 petition for your employee. And if the petition is accepted, then your future employee will wait for the opportunity to apply for adjustment of status or to obtain an immigrant visa at a foreign consulate. Now, if the petition is accepted, your obligations unfortunately do not end. For step 8, you must maintain an audit file in the event that the U.S. government comes knocking on your door and asks to look at your documentation. Now, along with a recruitment report, the audit file will include resumes, the prevailing wage determination, notices, postings, and business necessity arguments. Now, this audit file should be maintained for at least 5 years from the filing of the PERM labor certification. So that's an overview of the PERM process. It's definitely a hassle to go through. However, if you can find a foreign national who can fill a key position at your company, the hassles and expense of going through the PERM labor certification process will be worth it. Now, if you have any questions about the PERM process, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you for watching.